What's up, everybody? Welcome to everyone's favorite and only corporately approved news show, that is Corporate News. That's a bit redundant. I am Rai, the corporately approved and infused and completely infallible host of this show, where you get official news and updates on all the going-ons about the Seattle Metroplex and abroad. What's up? Oh, that's right, Genova Plus. It's me. You thought maybe it'd be someone different this week, but it's not. It's still me. Yeah, I've got friends in the right places. What's up, Gaia? What's up, Brett Noise? Hey, thank you for the bits, Gipchi. Thank you. Team full for life, though. That's all I'm saying. Unless you buy my loyalty, then it's definitely Team empty for life. How's everybody doing tonight? We are gearing up for straighten your tie, right. Oh God, we are gearing up for another great episode of Corporate Sins tonight. And if you don't know what the heck that is or where you are, this is Hyper RPG. Welcome aboard. I see mostly subs in there, but hey, if you're not a sub, if you're new, if you're a lurker, why not say hi? Say what's up, or say that you're hiding, like Prosperous Guard. True Azarkos 21, thank you for the 9 months. 9 months, that's incredible. You know what you could make in 9 months? Hey, there's the Gaia bribe. This is a good time to remind you all that you can tag your corporation with the bits if you'd like to be the corporate sponsor for this episode of Corporate News and Corporate Sins. And that really matters during Corporate Sins because I will fuck with everyone. No, I will do good things, bad things, or just weird things. I mean, yeah, it's hard to say, depending on what happens. So last week, Horizon was able to snipe things at the end there and take control of the corporate sponsorship, which netted them a sweet little bonus for the week. So you can get different stuff. You get AP, you get bonus rolls. Like they got a reroll, which is really nice for them because otherwise it was going to be a pretty bleak week for them. So anything can happen with corporate sponsorship, and there will be new additions and changes to it. And the outcomes of it every week. I'll roll die. See what happens. Anyways, guys, like I said, this is Hyper RPG. This is Corporate News. So we're gearing up for Corporate Sins tonight. If you don't know what this is all about, it's about the cyberpunk future where our spunky runners take on the dirty business of megacorps. Wait, dirty business? Who wrote this copy? Out of here. All right, you're fired. Whoever's on the writing team, definitely fired. Now, tonight's episode is called Voter Suppression. Election day is underway, as you all know, probably, and tensions are high. Can the runners and other runners keep the polls safe for voters in the Ork Kingdom? So will we finally get the conclusion of the Seattle Metroplex narrative? Words. Or will our team here kind of get gummed up? Maybe they'll run into a door. Who knows? Hey, thank you, Vapor 101. 8 months. 8 months. It's 8 of these. Awesome. All right, guys, in case you don't know what the heck corporate warfare means, hey, not a bribe. Thank you for not a bribe. I'll just tuck that away. As technology. I think that means you're sponsoring the show now. I'm pretty sure it does. Now, in case you don't know how this all works, let me tell you all about it. We've got this corporate war going on. You see there's like this flow chart, and there's things called AP, which means action points, and there's all these other words like SATA, CRUP, and NeoNet, and as technology, and all sorts of nonsense there. Those are the corporations. So the way this all works is that anyone who's a subscriber to Hyper RPG can join a corporation. All you gotta do is ask. Thank you for the 10 months, Mr. Washington, moo to you. Now, all you gotta do is ask. I recommend checking out the Corporate Court. That is an area accessible to all subscribers in our Discord, which if you haven't checked out, you totally should. It's a great way to connect and hang out with all the thumpers and people like me, and even other people that you might like as well. You might run into Mainframe. Who knows? So check it out, because just by joining a corporation, you are already helping that corporation out. Thank you for the 7 months, CS Spoon 13. Woo! So membership helps a corp a ton here. We can actually check it out. Now, corporate membership is a big deal. Hey, thank you for the 3 months, Lanely. Also, of course, capital. Capital is important. That is basically accrued through your decisions you make week to week, what you're researching, what you're attacking, what you're trading, etc. All that good stuff is going to affect your market capital. And also, you can tag your tips to Hyper RPG Hey, Tenat was the 10th. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for hanging out with us at Hyper RPG today. You can actually tag your corporation with a tip and help them gain AP as well. Yeah. All right. So also guys, like just by joining a corporation, you are now a part of their decision-making process. You get to be a part of writing PR that I will say for better or worse, even if you're like devising lotion that devours people's skins. Even though we found out that was just an error, but you know, things like that happen. And of course you can do things like help determine what actions your corporation is going to take week to week. So it's a fun way every week to devise plans, backstab, research, and get your corporate executive on in the Shadowrun world. And we're building our own world together, which is pretty cool. We are definitely probably doing things that wouldn't normally happen in most Shadowrun campaigns, but that's the fun of what we're doing here today. Anyways, most of you probably know what the corporate war is, but if anyone doesn't know, seriously, if anyone in chat is new to the channel, doesn't know what the heck I'm talking about, feel free to ask questions right now, right here, or again, in the corporate court in our Discord. Team No Pants, indeed. You know what's great about this table? No pants needed. No pants needed at all. No pants, no socks, no shoes. All service for you guys. All right, let's get into it here. Like I was saying, yep, you can also tag with your bits, your corporation. And that will matter, especially during corporate sins tonight. That will affect the corporate war. And as well, guys, it's time for PR. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. First and foremost, guys, Ozai brings up a great point, which is that I've got some news about the Sinless. It appears the Sinless are organizing, that's right, the rabble and minions and degenerates of the world have come together to try to form some sort of identity based on not having an identity. We'll see how that plays out. You know, so far they've only done things like hurt corporations, you know, very selfishly and destructively, but maybe they'll show us that there's more to them than anarchy. Stay tuned. We'll find out what the Sinless are all about. Lord knows they haven't decided yet. So much shade. So much shade. Now, of course, Neonet loves you. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Gaia. Is this live, Paco GD? It is. I am here for you. Oh, thanks for the hearts. All right. So, to the PR and to my corporate friends, this is for you guys. All right, first up from Horizon, we've got Horizon Links, expanding the horizons of communication for everyone. Horizon Links are stable comlinks making use of existing satellite and matrix technology to provide a low-cost solution to the communication needs of everyone, from the family in need to the small business owner. Our comlinks are out of the box ready, so no SIN, no SIN is required, and with our headwear integration, wireless internet features, and satellite links, you can stay in contact with your loved ones anywhere and anytime. Horizon, we know what you think. Wow, did Horizon update their slogan? I love it. We know what you think. That's nice. Yeah. Never knew how it works. Well, Paco, like I was saying earlier, if you want to join a corporation, you can as a subscriber. It's one of the benefits of being a sub here. And go ahead and drop your questions in chat. We'll try to answer, and also in the corporate court in the Discord. And just by joining a corporation, you're helping them. And then you can help them make decisions, make PR, like the PR I'm saying right now. Which brings me to Seder Krupp. Seder Krupp is happy to announce that something big is happening with their heavy industries. Something drastic, but it was needed to be done. The attacks on Renraku and on ourselves cannot be tolerated, and it's time for a change of guard. We are proud of what is about to happen and hope all will be just as excited. Wow, a bit of a cryptic message there from Seder Krupp. I don't really know what that means, but I am intrigued and excited. Hopefully it'll be some sort of powerful militaristic revenge on the folks who attacked you in Renraku, because that is just a shame. Might want to check on those Sinless. Just saying. Now, As Technology has this announcement. MageWorks, a division of As Technology, announces a new fetish specially crafted for the holiday season. The Griswold candle is a great time saver for those looking to decorate their homes with ease. Upon burning this candle, your home will have a full grand illusion so that anyone in your house will be viewing the effort you put into decking it with glittering lights, evergreen bows, garland, and holly. Be the envy of your neighbors without all the effort with MageWorks Griswold Candle. The Griswold Candle! Excellent! I can't wait to pick mine up as well. Right after I head to the Stuffer Shack, you know I'll be picking up one of those Griswold candles so that all my friends will think highly of me, and I'll have to put very little effort into it. Great, that means I can spend more time at the office working on bringing you the news. All right, from Neonet, Seattle UCAS Today, Neopet. Neonet's recently acquired subsidiary would like to clarify the following statement that was released through the Seattle Metroplex after a disturbing report was brought to its attention. Oh, okay, go on. If you believe your relative / pet has been eaten by one of our experimental kittens, please contact our compensation department immediately. Oh. Since then, only 5 dogs and cats were reported missing to a Neopet, 3 of which were later found, great, safe and healthy in local shelters. Neopet and Neonet apologize for causing distress to Seattle Metroplex pet owners. All this unnecessary alarm. We've all been stressed out. We've all been worried. I've been trying to keep track of my, my 7 children and, 3 dogs, and it's been tough. It's been very tough. Now, in the interest of transparency, Neonet agreed to release confidential business information to the public. Oh, good on them. Very good. Now, Neopet has been working for several years on genetically enhanced cats that would develop traits usually found only in other species. Intrigued. It turns out Neopet's research relied on soy DNA, as this staple has been more studied than any other species. Interesting. Unfortunately, a sample mislabeled saber-toothed tiger DNA was used instead on a few research animals. They were more aggressive and stronger than normal cats. Wow, no surprise. They confirmed owners, the confirmed owners of any pets attacked by these creatures would be duly compensated and be offered a perfect soy-free clone of the victim. Oh, wow. All the animals used by Neopet experimental field tests have been recalled and been taken care of in safe Neonet facilities. In the wake of this and other recent events, Mr. Luafel E. Will, Neopet's recently appointed CEO, has been tasked with the thorough overhaul of this company's management. Mr. Will has earned Neonet's trust in the distinguished career in Amsterdam and will no doubt lead Neopet to the success it deserves. Very good, very good. As you may remember, there was the very tragic and untimely death of the Neopet executives. That was a shame. And now it's good to hear that Neopet is under such great management, especially under these trying times. It looks like they're really concerned and looking out for the little guy here who may or may not have been eaten or had their pet or loved ones eaten by a saber-toothed cat crossbreed. But they're on top of it, and we appreciate that. They didn't have to be this transparent. This is incredibly brave, Neonet. Incredibly brave. Now, no TrekCraft, you are just in time. We're going through the PR for the week. Welcome aboard to Corporate News. Now, with Aries here, we've got Knight Errant here, strongly urging any citizen with information on the whereabouts of a known criminal named Molotov to come forward ASAP. Anonymous sources have made Knight Errant aware of a plot by this dangerous individual to attack Seder Krupp Holdings. What?
Subscriber.
Whoa, Pit Crew, welcome aboard. Thank you for that subscription to Hyper RPG. That's super awesome. That means we are 2 away from our next subscriber Steam Key, our next Steam Key giveaway. Wow, that's awesome. I needed some dancing. Thank you, Pit Crew. That's great. Now, coming up, of course, guys, is going to be Corporate Sins. That is our Shadowrun role-playing game that you can take part of. You can tip $10 to give a die, a thumper die, to any of the runners by using hashtag and their character name, or to the GM, which allows them to do things they couldn't normally do, as in, like, it allows a street samurai to be, you know, convincing and charismatic face in some ways. It can allow them to do things they wouldn't normally be able to do, or perform more badass versions of the things they like to do best. Whew. Yeah, exactly. So to answer your question there, Trogath, yeah, essentially PR is user-created and submitted stories about the going-ons at the corporations that I read each week to let you guys know what's happening with the corporate war, at least what's happening that I can tell you. Now, where were we? With Ares here, excuse me, Pig Crew, the brightness on the left side of my face, a little dark and could use some fill. I don't know how I feel about that. Are you saying there's a problem on the left side? Is that what you're saying? Hey, thank you for the 4 months, Trogath. Now, Knight Errant was saying to come forward with information about the one known as Molotov. And there's a highlight on your nose. Tilt your head back a little. All right, Pit Crew, it's enough. This is my show, not your show. All right. Well, it's actually Hyper RPG's show. Getting a little egomaniacal. A little bit, you know, egomaniacal. That's not really a word. Anyways, guys, now, if you have information about Molotov, please come forward. Anonymous sources have made Knight Errant aware of a plot by this dangerous individual to attack Seder Krupp Holdings, and to this end, there's a high threat response team that's been sent to his last known location in Newcastle. Actionable information leading to Molotov's capture may be rewarded. If any citizen aiding and abetting them will be held as accomplices, Ares reminds all citizens to stay safe, stay vigilant, and obey the law. Yeah. Now, I know who Pit Crew is, guys, come on. Whooshing here, nothing. Sorry, just kidding. Now, I have some other breaking news this week, guys. I gotta apologize. You know, there hasn't been nearly enough on this show. And when I started, you know, taking over as the host of your #1 corporate news show, the finger was one of the most important parts of the show. Giving the finger, you know, relentlessly to my targets has been a really important mission here. And let's get back to it. This week's finger goes out to a technomancer that I've heard many rumors about. This quote-unquote technomancer has been haunting the Matrix, causing all sorts of trouble. Maybe this technomancer is responsible for the leaked info that keeps getting to the Seattle Street News. I wouldn't be surprised. Watch out for them. Now, whoever you are, sir or madame, or disembodied computer virus, you're getting this week's finger. All right, guys. That means that it's time to vote. So, we gotta go back through the PR and we gotta decide which PR we thought was the best this week, and then we will award that corporation with a bonus for this week's research and development, and etc. Whatever they're doing behind the scenes, in the scenes, we'll see. They'll get the RP bonus, is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, oh, you keep that dragon out of here. #1, we had Horizon with Horizon Links. Horizon, we know what you think. I love that rhymes. Now, as well, #2, we've got Seder Krupp. Happy to announce something big has happened in the heavy industry. It was a little cryptic, but something's going on with their heavy industry, and we should be excited. As Technology, with MageWorks, a division of As Technology, letting us know about the Griswold candle for illuminating your home with illusions. And then Neonet, reporting on the tragic events of their Neopets subsidiary, that had accidentally made some Sabertooth-powered kitties. Oh well, whoops, it happens. And then, #5, we've got Ares, Knight Errant, urging all citizens to report any sightings or information that could lead to the arrest of Molotov. All right. There is a poll open. Great, someone's got the poll open. Excellent. You guys are so good. You did it with, I didn't even get through the options. You're already on top of it. Too good. Anyways, get ready tonight. It's gonna be Corporate Sins. Like I said, this is gonna be a continuation of the election cycle story. This episode's called Voter Suppression, and it's all about our runners figuring out what's going on with the polls in the Ork Underground. We'll see what happens. The runners sometimes can be their biggest enemies, let's be honest. Gotta get those Griswold candles. Yeah, absolutely. They sound like a real time saver. Real time saver. And who am I gonna pick? Yes, if you don't know, each week you guys vote on one corporation to get the bonus for RP, and then I pick one. All good stuff. I'm leaning one way. But I don't want to sway the votes. Yep. As well, guys, coming up after Corporate Sins tonight, we have, of course, Honesty Hour with none other than the illustrious Jim Stewart Allen. That's right, we're gonna dig deep into his personal life and history and find out what really makes him tick and what he's hiding behind all those smiles. We'll see. All right, ballot is happening. Did we create a new ballot? Oh, okay, ballot created. All right, do not forget to get your votes in. Get your votes in. We are running out of time, so we wanna make sure we get this in before the show. Hey, Jubbo55, thank you so much for the 9 months. That's amazing. Woo. Oh my God, and 2 months from Captain Roberts. Yeah, the resub train, let it rain. Awesome. Okay, yeah, I know who I'm giving it to this week. I do. But I'm not gonna say it till the vote is over. I can't. That's my responsibility. Also, guys, tomorrow it's gonna be another awesome day. We're having, excuse me, Jim and Sally, of course, are gonna be playing games. I think they're gonna be trying out The Last Guardian. I just wanna see how Jim and Sally tackled The Last Guardian. And I know Sally's a huge fan of this series, so it's gonna be cool to see her respond to it. Oh yeah, sorry, no, no, not sorry. That's sorry, I gotta remember. I'm sorry that I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to be sorry. On this show, I'm not sorry. That's what I'm saying. Thanks, San Escape. Polls closing in 15 seconds. All right, you got it, you heard it here. Woo, Silent Yusun. Smile, it makes people wonder what you're up to. I like that, a smile makes people wonder what you're up to. That's a great way to look at it. So yeah, tomorrow it's gonna be awesome with Off the Trails and then Land Party. We've got Gussie Moose coming on over in business, which I'm really interested to see how that works. Wow, this week's winner was none other than Seder Krupp with their mysterious announcement. Interesting. So no idea how holiday season impacts company view and funds. Good question. I actually not sure what you're trying to ask, but maybe throw that up in Corporate Court with more details. Yeah, I would love to unpack that. Anyways, guys, we gotta wrap up. So I am giving it this week to Neonet. Neonet, I think it was incredibly brave of your company to come forward and be so transparent about the tragedies that have happened with the Neopets. So I think this is a really great opportunity for other corporations to learn from you and for you to be rewarded for your diligence. So congratulations, you'll be getting the bonus this week as well as Seder Krupp. And that means that's basically all the time we have for this week. Yeah, woohoo, indeed, Genova Plus. Now, of course, do not forget to tag the players or the characters that you want to help give dice tonight on Corporate Sins. And also don't forget that if you tag your bits, you can help sponsor the show. And that again is gonna affect the outcome of everything that happens when we wrap up the Corporate War update tonight after the show. All right, guys, stay tuned and tell Jesus Wolf what the heck we're doing here. We are gonna be queuing it back up to Lauren and the rest of the Shadowrun crew. All right, that's it for tonight. I'll see you next week. I'll actually see you after the show, but I'll also see you next week. That's it for me.
The world has changed.